everybody. Happy Saturday. Or if you're tuning in from the other side of the world, it's already Sunday for you, or maybe you're going to watch it next Thursday. I don't even know. But welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie, and we are going to talk about a couple things. We're going to talk about eating out, especially on the weekends, how to choose low carb or better options. We're going to talk about eating on the go. I'm going to show you something kind of fun. What is in my cooler? I don't know. Talk about eating on the go. My husband's laughing at me. And prepping for the week to come. So, as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? And if you go out to eat, where do you go and what do you eat? That was the question of the day. I'm going out tonight. I'm going out tomorrow after church. I'm going out with my friends. I'm going out with my parents. I'm going out on a date. I don't want to mess up. What should I eat? So if the restaurants are opened where you're at, or if you got to choose any restaurant to go to, where would you go and what would you eat? Now, I realize I'm going to get the question, hold on. What happens if I have a cheat day? That is up to you and it is completely fine. I'll touch on like cheat meals and cheat days at the very end of what to do if you decide to go out or go to a birthday party or have a cheat day. Let me write myself a note so I don't forget. But I just want to talk about that. So real quick, as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? I am looking outside past you onto our lake, and it is snowing and it is cold. It is cold, cold, cold. So what's the weather like? It's cold here. So if you did not see when you were tuning in, besides covering where we eat, some things to prep for this weekend, some how to stay low carb on the go, we have some winners. So we should celebrate. We are also doing a 30-day accountability. Really, it's you choosing goals that you're working on for this entire month and then checking in every single day here, whether it's on a live or I'll post pictures and just going, today's my day 12, today's my day 23, whatever it is, and checking, and then we're drawing for some winners. So I have 4 winners for the Rain or Shine book. This book was written by Scott Alexander. It's a phenomenal book. There's also another book called Rhinoceros Success. So a lot of you won those earlier this month. This is the book that I have, Rain or Shine. So the winners for the Rain or Shine is Kristen Lewis, Sharon Wilson, Allison Human, Kathy Cabral. And then I also have a winner for some Mom Fuel ketones. I drink them every day. I'll talk about these at the end. But Amanda Albert Brewster. So these are the winners. Amanda, you won something incredible. All of you did. The book is incredible. It's going to get your mindset right. Ketones are incredible because I drink them every day. So here are the winners. Congratulations. If this is you, I need you to send me your address. If this is not you and you want to continue to put your name in for the drawings, just check in every single day on the morning post or the night post and go, today is my day. Whatever it is, here's my goals. I'm checking in for accountability. And when we draw names throughout the week. So, congratulations. I love it. So here is what we are going to talk about. If you are going out to eat tonight or sometime this weekend or sometime next week, it doesn't matter. There are a lot of people that are getting back into the busyness of life. There's kids in sports. You might be working in an office and not at home. There's kids back in school, right? So you might feel like you're living in your car sometimes, especially if you have multiple kids in multiple sports. So I'm going to talk about out to eat first, and then I'm going to show you kind of a tip or trick, whether you're eating in the car or you're going to the office and you need to give yourself some ideas. Number 1. I love to, when we go out to eat, I usually look for a steak or salmon or some type of meat and grab a veggie. It's super simple. Somebody said to me today, I'm going out to eat and I don't want to be stressed out and I don't know what to pick. Can I go out to eat anywhere? Like, I don't even know what restaurant to pick. And I want you to know you are in, hey, Amanda, congratulations. I need your address. You won this. I'm going to send you some ketones. So for those of you who go out to eat, like, think about it like this. You are in 100% complete control of whatever you order, whether it's at Burger King or McDonald's or a fancier restaurant, Chili's or TGI Fridays or Applebee's, doesn't matter, right? So think about it like this. If you go through a fast food restaurant, of course it's not going to probably be the quality of meat that you want or the quality of food that you want, but there still is a better option. If you grab a Whopper, take off those buns. If you grab an Egg McMuffin, take off the muffin and feed it to your dog. If you're going to go to, maybe not. If you're going to go to a sit-down restaurant, grab some protein and a salad or veggies. Get the salad dressing on the side, take the croutons off, grab some extra veggies for your side. Again, you have to think about it kind of like a good, better, and a best, right? The best way to eat is being in full control of your food, eating in your home, understanding the ingredients, fishing out of your lake. I point at my lake. Or maybe you have your own farm and you're getting your own chicken eggs and you're raising your own cows. Like, that is the best way because you're in full control. But in this day and age, we are not always like that, right? So you've got to think about, in the situation that you are in, there's a good, a better, and a best option. If you were at McDonald's, don't freak out. Grab a burger or a couple patties and just eat those without the bread, right? Or if you are sitting down, grab some protein and veggies or a salad. Like, you completely choose. You just have to order it how you want it. So some of you are sharing ideas of where you like to go out to eat. Continue to share. Like, our favorite restaurant currently in our town, I love to go to, is Torey's. It's not a chain, it's a local restaurant, because he makes the most amazing salmon ever. To the point where I don't even want to make my own salmon, but it is so good. And my children are sitting on the other side of the camera probably going, why don't you take us? Because it's only a place that we go on date nights and my children have never been there. Someday I'll take them. But, right, Lovey? She's like, my kids love salmon. It is so good. And my husband gets a steak and it is so good, right? So, and we live in a kind of a small town. So we have Torey's or Applebee's, Buffalo Wild Wings. Those are your options, unless you're gonna drive an hour. So where do you like to go to eat? How do you stay low carb? Maybe you don't stay low carb. I'll talk about cheat meals in a second. Secondly, let's say that you don't wanna go through a drive-through, or you're heading to the office for the week, and some of you, or there's a lot of people who husbands or spouses they might be in a truck all day, maybe they're traveling, that's their job, or they're in the car often for their job. So I'm gonna show you something that's gonna blow you away. Are you ready? I mean, this is a high quality idea. You better be ready. Do you think I'm funny? My husband's staring at me. Probably just because I got my hair colored today. And no, it's not this long. It's a secret. Okay. Do you want to come and say hi? No? So here is what you are going to do. I'm getting some laughs. See? I often tell my husband I should be a comedian. So here's what you, thank you. So here is what you need to do. If you are in your car a lot, if you are going to the office and you don't have access to a fridge, if you travel for your job, if you are in a truck, I know there's a lot of wives that are like, my husband is in a truck all day long, what do I do? Your best friend is a cooler. What? Yes. Did you know that you can pack yourself a lunch or a dinner if you are transporting kids back and forth from church and volleyball and basketball and all the practices, and you can actually put in here some really great ideas. Let's check it out and see what's in here. I mean, pickles, of course I could put them in a smaller container, and we are almost out. Good thing our groceries are being delivered tomorrow. I will talk about preparing for your week in a second. And I said delivered because I don't like to go to the grocery store. So pickles, you can put a ton of pickles in a cooler. What about cheese sticks? Oh my goodness. So simple. If I had beef sticks, I would throw those in there. So beef sticks, you could put veggies and dip. Meat, right? Meat, and if you wanted to, you could make yourself some wraps. You could put some almond butter on here, peanut butter. You could actually make some sandwiches and put mayo. I love egg salad, so I would make some egg salad, throw it in a wrap, throw it in the cooler, and you are set. I mean, Look at this little cooler. All you have to do is prepare, and then you will feel incredible. So if you are on the go, or you have an office where you don't have access to a fridge, because if you have access to a fridge, take some time this weekend and prep some different foods. Grab a jar of pickles, grab some cheese sticks, beef sticks, meat, make some egg salad, whatever you want, and go keep it in the fridge at your office, and you can actually go to the refrigerator and grab your food. It's just being a little bit prepared. I know it kind of sounds silly, but for real, the amount of times I tell people just put a cooler in your car and just eat from point A to point B, or eat throughout the day, or don't go through the drive-thru, or bring it to the office. How many people do this? So I shared these on my stories the other day. We just tried these ones, usually for the low carb wraps. Hey, you want to put these back in the fridge for me, Liza? Usually, I grab just the Mission low carb wraps. For those of you who are like, are those keto? Not if you're strict keto, but if you are doing a low carb, eating better, not stressing out, and making the best choice possible. And if you find yourself getting stressed out and you're going to freak out because I told you to eat a wrap, you might be the one that eventually gets mad because there's no perfect anything and you're going to go through the drive-thru. So don't get mad at somebody if they say they eat these because it works for them. And they probably are giving up like Mountain Dew and drive-thru and donuts for breakfast to have one of these. That is a huge win. So we have used the low carb Mission wraps in the past. I just got these the other day. I've never tried them. They say keto approved. It's mostly fiber. I think they're great. So you can get them at lots of local grocery stores. If you don't like wraps, or you have to be gluten-free, then you won't be having a wrap. So that is an option. Now, something else I wanted to say is this. It's the weekend. So I like to take the weekend and figure out what we have in our fridge, what's coming up this week. I started using a calendar. My husband's going to be so grateful to keep on track, because I try to keep the calendar up here and it doesn't work. And so then things can get stressed out. So we already ordered our groceries. It only costs $6 to deliver them to my house. So it's so great. So we went online, ordered all of our groceries, planned out our meals. It's going to be great. They are coming to my house tomorrow morning. So I'm prepped already. Usually I prep on Sundays. So if you want to be prepared for your week, look through your food, look through your fridge, figure out your meals, what do you need, and go to the store or order your groceries and pick them up and be prepared. And then you can pack your cooler, and then you're set. You can also plan your meals. Like if you already know that you're going to be going out to eat on Friday night, think of what you're going to have ahead of time so that when you get there, you are prepared and ready. So is this helpful? If you have any tips or tricks about going out to eat, or things that you do to prep for your week, or things that you just love to have on hand all the time, because if you're in a pinch, I often have frozen veggies and I always have meat in the freezer. So if you're in a pinch, you can always just throw those things. Or eggs. We probably eat a lot of eggs, right? So I hope that was helpful. Again, here are the winners. Some of you are getting books. Amanda is getting some ketones. For those of you who have asked, the reboot is not going on right now. I had a lot of people ask about the reboot. You can join us in February. But honestly, I feel like this is the best way to start. So for those of you who have been asking about ketones, we have a cool challenge kit. And I love the challenge kit because you work on intermittent fasting, low carb or keto meals, but you don't have to be keto or low carb to drink ketones. I have a lot of people who are paleo or Whole30 or just eating better. And then what this kit is, it's actually 10 caffeine free, 5 different flavors. To trial it, it's on sale and you can give it a shot to see what you think. So if you are at all interested in the challenge and you want to know more about that, just post challenge below and I will get back with you about what ketones are, how they work. I've got some great tools and videos to show you that are explained exactly why you drink ketones and what they do in your body. So if you want to know more about that, post challenge below. Otherwise, continue to check in. What are your goals for this month and how are they going? And if you felt like I already failed, guess what? The only way you fail is if you quit. So get back up and keep going. Tomorrow's a new day. Tonight's a new day. Like if you messed up this morning and had the donut, you don't have to binge all day. Oh, and that brings me to my last conversation or tip. A cheat day. I often get asked, do you ever cheat? Yes, I do. Here's what you need to know. First of all, that's why I love ketones, because I drink them. They put me back in ketosis, and they help you with your appetite, so they get you on track. I just tell people, if you have a cheat meal, or a cheat day, make sure it doesn't become a cheat weekend and then a cheat week and then a month and then a cheat year. Because if you can't get yourself back on track, there's a problem, right? So I often say if you can handle it, because let's be real, when you eat those French fries, when you eat the ice cream or the cookie or the brownie or whatever it is, it triggers something. It triggers your brain to go, oh my goodness, this food is addictive. I want some more. It's not a big deal. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'll start back up on Monday. And then you go to the office on Monday and there's donuts and you're like, shoot, it's Monday. Technically, we're almost to the end of the month. I'm just going to start on the 1st of the month. It's better to start on the 1st. So I'm going to eat the donut. I'll get back on track. Not a big deal. The 1st comes, you were invited to a party. You had the cake. Oh, you got mad at yourself. And then you just like threw a hissy fit. Then you got back on track the next day. But then you got mad because does this make sense? So you've got to have something to get you back on track. It does take discipline. Like no matter what, anything you do in life is not easy. You're going to have the mindset right. You're going to have to make the decision to make the better choices, but we are living our lives, right? A diet does not last very long because a diet has the word die in it. A lifestyle is going to be what you need. So you've got to be able to make those choices and stick with it. But when you have a pivot of a party or going out with friends, just get back on track the next day. Maybe you do a little bit of an more intermittent fasting. You drink more water. I drink ketones. Maybe you, whatever works for you, but just get back on track. So that's how I that's how I treat a cheat day. Does that make sense? So thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for hopping on a wonderful cold Saturday, freezing, snowy afternoon. Maybe you're in San Diego and it's super, super sunny or wherever you live. So true story, right? Misty knows. She agrees. That's what happens. It spirals out of control. So here's a phrase for you. Put it on your refrigerator. If you fail to plan, you plan to, anybody know the answer? Fail. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So just prep yourself, be mindful, make a grocery list, make your meal plans, know what you're up to, know your goals so you know how to take action on those goals. And continue to tune in because I'm here to help. So you're so welcome. You are very, very welcome. Congratulations to the winners. If you want to know more about what I drink every day, just post challenge and we'll chat. Otherwise, have a wonderful night and we'll talk to you soon.